Indeed.
What is your band called?
Slinky Vagabond.
All right, let's check it out.
This band is really the melting pot of all my influences. I mean, it's got the glam element, it's got the punk element, you know, it's got the sort of image stuff that, you know, I learned through the whole new romantic thing and through working in fashion. And the influences of the band, they're actually the people that are in it. I mean, the people that, you know, the bands that I love are the Pistols, you know, Bowie, Blondie, and beyond, you know, T-Rex, Mark Bolan, Slade, you know, all of those are sort of early 70s bands, and then the late 70s punk movement, and then this sort of more kind of modern rock of the early 80s. It's got all those elements that we're trying to bring up to date. You know, we've recorded enough material pretty close to for an album, but rather than rushing around record labels and trying to get a deal and do it the way things have been done in the past, I think we all feel it's much more interesting to do boutique shows and kind of off-the-wall, offbeat things, and to put the music out in a different way, you know, possibly with my collection of clothes at Target, or along with a toy with a Japanese company, Medicom, you know, just sort of unusual ways of getting music out there. Obviously MySpace, Facebook, Pandora's Box, they're all great ways of getting music out to the public that didn't exist even a few years ago. And I think that's really the thing that interests us as individuals in the band, is to do something that's new and refreshing, that plays on all of our influences and uses all of our strengths. You know, rather than doing things the way things have been done in the past, it's, you know, let's just look at it in a fresh way. And you know, that's been the approach, and going forward, I know that's where we're all wanting to continue. And you know, it's a lot of fun. It's got a good buzz to it. We've got a great following so far. We get a great response from audiences when we play live. We called Slinky Vagabond because that was a name that I'd been using for other projects, and you know, it kind of seemed to sit well with the band and fit with what we were doing. It was sort of this glammy punk kind of crossover, and that was really the birth of it. And from there, we've you know, gone on to do the Joey Ramone Birthday Bash, which was we kind of came to through Glen. His band had played it the year before, and they approached him doing it again this year, and he said, yeah, sure, but let's do it with this band. And then more recently, we've been back and recorded more songs and done a few shows in New York at Mercury Lounge, played at the Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp, and most recently played at Gen Art, which was a real buzz during New York Fashion Week.